Give thanks. Gridley welcomes and heals wildfire survivors. You can see from the satellite photo back on November 8th, 2018, that it was visible from space. In a bit larger story, I think Gridley actually is doing God's work. And I'm so proud of my hometown Gridley. I'd like to share some thoughts with you about it. So many of them came and joined us in Gridley FEMA Village, people who were in straight shell shock, and we were able to help them out. I think the central issue for our town, that as I reflect upon it, is that our Chamber of Commerce has always had the theme, the town's had the theme of a small town that loves company. And the Chamber Board, led by Lynn Spencer, led businesses and churches. We worked together arm in arm to help out with these people. Even the high school with Annette Boone, the high school kids learned such a wonderful, wonderful lesson. And Quota Alliance and Rotary donated money for food and gas money and labor to help them out. And Orville helped out also. The help center was just wonderful there. This is our downtown Gridley. This is my hometown. It's my building on the right there. My hometown of Gridley. And so into that building moved the Gridley FEMA and later even other wildfire fire distribution center at 893 Hazel Street, corner of Kentucky and downtown Gridley. The story in the Gridley Herald said, "Love, hope, aid, and information flows through the Gridley Campfire Distribution Center." And the Herald was such a source of resource and support for all of us and encouragement. We thank the Herald also for their work. This was the Chamber's Facebook page showing the distribution center. It was changing all the times. There was food and toiletry and shoes, batteries for the cameras, toothpaste, baby supplies, diapers, all kinds of things. We were keeping children and the parents warm with donated coats and blankets, and thinking about the poor kids who lost their toys, that they did a wonderful job with that. I'd like to especially give great thanks to Kate Wilson, who generously made the new HVAC happen, to great joy of both the survivors and the workers down at the distribution center. You know, thinking about that distribution center and neighbor helping neighbor out, it's a lot like barn raising of the old. I help you with yours and you help with mine. Gridley had its turn of fires also. In the very building where the distribution center is, this is the picture of that same building rebuilt in 1905. And as I look at it, a couple of things are kind of interesting in this historic photo. You see men talking to each other, listening to each other. I suppose supporting and healing each other, which is still happening right inside that same building. The sign on the side said, advertised they sold flour, best by every test, flour for bread. You see on the left side and the frontage on Hazel Street was fabric for clothes, nice fabric, nice patterns, and shoes and work boots. They're on the right side there. And if you look closely up there where we are now, there's an electric street light. This was just built right after the early 1905 fire. So this was a safety issue so that Gridley wouldn't burn down again. And upstairs, the building that's not there anymore, it's the Oddfellows Hall with dancing and drinking and socializing. This building was rebuilt, as it says, in 1905 after our own fire with Gridley Brickworks out by the Feather River. So there it is. Gridley serves and Gridley heals. My hometown in Gridley. I'm so proud of Gridley. So thrilled to have the churches working together and the service groups. Thanks to all of you so much. Have a blessed Thanksgiving.